The Artificial Podcast Shorts.
And like Bitcoin, most cryptocurrencies have a limited supply of coins, which more or less they need to do this to keep the balance in check and to reinforce, and this is very important, its perceived value, right? Because if you had an unlimited amount of something, the value goes down because anybody can have it. But if you constrain the amount that's available, it gets value because there's only so much to go around.
Yep, like any
simple
currency.
Economics.
Yeah.
And there is a fixed number of Bitcoins that can exist, 21 million, actually, as decided by the creator or creators of Bitcoin, which nobody still really knows who created Bitcoin. And the only way to create more Bitcoin is for the protocol to allow it. So unless the protocol that Bitcoin is built on allows more to be created, you're never getting more than 21 million.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like
only 21 million coins can be generated.
It's not like the dollar or other world government currencies where the government could just be like, "Ooh, we're going to wave our hands and make more."
Wait, so the Federal Reserve, quote unquote, the Federal Reserve of like digital currency is an AI.
I don't even know if it's an AI. It's just whatever the protocol is. That
maybe it's not an AI. It's just here you go. It's 20 million.
Right. It's whatever the developers of Bitcoin say. Yeah. So
that'd be cool if it was an AI though, and it just delegated like the currency out to people.
Could be in the future, but yeah, maybe. unlike the dollar that can be created out of thin air because it's essentially fake, which Bitcoin is too.
Well, everything's fake. That's what I say. Like okay, so you get rid of Bitcoin. What do you have, right? Let's do this. I like doing this. You get rid of Bitcoin. What do you have for currency?
The dollar.
Yeah, you get rid of the dollar. What do you have for currency? Say you get rid of all currency, like all the dollar, all paper. What do you have for currency?
Well, you have a store of value asset like gold or silver.
Okay, get rid of gold and silver. Then what do you have?
Well, you trade like we used to do thousands of years ago.
Like eggs, milk, cheese,
resources.
Whatever, resources, right? Get rid of every single resource on the planet. What do you have to trade?
Hugs.
No, land.
Oh, yeah, land. Yep.
And that's the basic. It all comes down to land. And who owns the land?
The rich people.
Yeah, essentially, yes, the government.
Well, that's why land was so important back then, because once you owned a piece of land, you were the owner of that land, and you can't create any more land. Like, literally, more land can be created.
Correct. So my point is, no matter what you do in life, and no matter what you receive in life and what you gather in your life, you will never have power because you can never own land.
Which is why owning land is actually incredibly important. So if you can manage to find land and hold on to it, it's not a half bad idea.
Exactly.
So,
anyways,
but really, okay, now this goes into the whole private property thing, because when you think about it, so the federal government of the United States, other than the Native American reservations that they so graciously gave to the people we took the land from, in the United States, the federal government technically owns all the land. They just allowed people to buy it from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there really is no true private property in the United States, because the federal government owned all the land at one point.
Correct. No matter where you live, the government can always come in and say, hey, we own this. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
So you never really have true power in life, no matter what you have.
Well, right, and I mean, there's the whole sovereign state thing and all that crazy bullshit, but at the end of the day, that's why people in medieval times and ancient humans, there was only a certain chunk of people that were the most wealthy because they owned all the land, and if you own the land, you own the resources.
Correct. And if you own the resources, you can own the gold, the silver. You own the gold, the silver, you can make the fiat currency. If you have the fiat currency now, you can have the digital currency.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not that, but
I don't know.
Well, because cryptocurrency is outside of the realm of.
No, you know what I'm saying though. Like, you need money to buy the digital currency.
Well, yeah, you need a fiat currency.
I'm talking about investing into it.
Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true, because with Bitcoin, if you mine Bitcoin, like you're a part of that network, you can actually earn it from the intelligence that you put into authenticating the transactions.
And I guess that's where the Wild Wild West analogy comes into play. You can just mine it and gain currency.
It's like gold mining.
Yes.
So, that was a good tangent. I like that one. Hey there, artificial podcasters. Nick Myers here just to say don't forget to smash the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our latest episodes and new content. You can also listen to full episodes of The Artificial Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and Anchor.fm. If you or someone you know is interested in being a guest on the show, visit us on the web at www.theartificialpodcast.com. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.